Hi everyone. So I have two Nerite snails in this critter keeper. It's like the medium-sized critter keeper. And I've been quarantining them. And I just want to show you how I go about that. So I know their water looks filthy. Believe it or not, that is just 24 hours worth of snail poop and algae. And every 24 hours, I want to completely remove, or change rather, their water. 100% water change. And you should quarantine your Nerite snails because snails can carry bacteria like columnaris. And if you're buying them from a place where they keep them in a tank like this, that's a good idea to do. And I would say 2 weeks. If you really don't trust the place you're getting them from, 3 weeks is not a bad idea. So, this particular critter keeper, I know that right about here where that line of algae is forming is a ½ gallon. But if you're not sure what size or how many gallons of water this holds, you can measure it out first. So this holds 1 quart, and normally I use prime, but when I'm doing such small amounts of water, I like to use this because it's a little bit more diluted, and so it's easier for me to measure this. Let me go ahead and fill this with ½ gallon of water with the chemicals in it already. So I've got my ½ gallon in the container. This is 0.125 for a ½ gallon. If you're measuring 1 quart at a time, it's going to be 0.75 per quart, as opposed to the prime, which would be just like tiny little amount. And I'm going to add some stability in there just to help. So this will be 0.25 milliliters for a ½ gallon. And that's all you have to do once a day. Now every other day I will add 1/4 of an algae tablet to the water. It's just like a hickory algae wafer. They never eat it all, and they really don't eat much, so that's why I only do it every other day. Let's give our snails some algae wafer tonight. You are not needed up here. Thank you. And I just break it into quarters. Drop 1/4 in. And that's more than enough for them for overnight. So here is the 29 gallon that I want to put the Nerite snails into because of all of this green spot algae. And green spot algae is really difficult to get off of textured surfaces because it's just like concrete. If it's on the glass, you can use a scraper, but on this rock and some of the plant leaves and stuff, I can't use a scraper. You'll also notice that I only have 1 Nerite snail in the critter keeper right now, and that is because I actually filmed doing all of this last night, and when I was editing the video, I accidentally deleted all of that footage. But both of them were in here overnight, and this whole part of the rock was covered in just as much green spot as this part, and they've already made this much progress. which is really cool, and it's a lot faster than I expected. I cannot find the yellow one, so I've just taken the red one out so that I can show you how to get it to go back up into its shell so that you can move it without hurting it. All you have to do to get the Nerite snail to go back into its shell is, let's see if I can do this one-handed here. Support it from the bottom and then kind of just tap on it. Gently tap on it, and when it finally realizes it's being bothered, it will go back up into its shell for protection. Sometimes this does take a little bit. I think maybe sometimes the snail is sleeping. Last night when I did it, the red one went back up into its shell really quickly, while the yellow one took about 2 minutes. There we go. And he's gone back up into his shell. I don't acclimate them in a bag because they can get upside down in the bag, and Nerites can't right themselves. So I'm going to place him in the tank. I want to make sure to get him right side up. I'm sorry for the reflection of the tank lights there. So got him right side up. I'm going to close the tank. And there he is, right side up in there. He's already out of his shell and starting to crawl around on the rock. And that's really all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video and found it helpful. Thank you.